What's going on, my Jack brother? Coach Scott here. Today's video is all about establishing an evening routine that sets you up for an incredible night's sleep. If you've been following my channel for any length of time, you know that I've been drilling home the importance of making sleep your #1 priority. It has a huge impact on your fat loss, on muscle building. How well I sleep tonight is gonna have a huge impact on how well I perform in the gym tomorrow. It's gonna have a huge impact on my appetite tomorrow. It's gonna have a huge impact on my mood, my focus, my clarity, basically what I'm able to give to all that I do throughout the day. Now, my evening routine begins at dinner time. It's usually the time when I'll start to minimize my use of electronics like social media, email, all that stuff. Tonight we had a delicious dinner. I say we, like Chief got to enjoy some of it as well. Some salmon, rice, yellow beans, and crab stuffed mushroom cap. Absolutely freaking delicious. Now, it's shortly after dinner right now. Part 2 of my evening routine is getting out for evening walks. So research has shown that if you get out for a walk within 60 to 90 minutes after eating dinner, it's great for regulating your blood glucose levels. It's great for digestion. It's just great for your overall health. So that's what we're up to right now. We're gonna get outside, enjoy our walk, get back to you in a moment. Another part of my evening routine, except during the winter months, is getting outside and watching a sunset. And Chief and I watched a gorgeous one tonight. Oftentimes I'll just sit out there in silence and just soak up my surroundings, listen to the birds, the crickets, the cicadas, listening to the waves wash up on my neighbor's beach or blasting against my brick wall like they're doing tonight, or on a night where the lake is calm, just watching the lake, just the sunset just trickling off the ripples on the lake there, and watching the geese, the ducks swim by, the fish jumping out of the water, some of the birds like diving into the water and catching the fish, just really becoming overwhelmed with an incredible sense of gratitude and appreciation for all that's around me. Now, this is a time like when I'm out there watching the sunset or getting out for a walk with Chief that you can do that with family and with your loved ones. Like, share those experiences with the people that you care about the most. You make the most out of those experiences and just really, I mean, it brings even more meaning and more value to it. And even when it's just me and my furry homie Chiefy dog, I mean, we really soak it up. And sometimes I'll bring my journal out there. I'll just dump out my thoughts for the day or anything that really stood out. Anything that just a memory that I don't want to ever lose. I want to make sure I can reflect on it in the future. And just getting your thoughts out in a journal is a great way to kind of calm your mind before you wind down at the end of the day as well. So another part of my evening routine is getting into the shower about an hour or two before I go to bed. A nice warm shower. When you get out of the shower, it's going to lower your body's temperature, and your body's temperature lowering is a signal for you that it is bedtime is nearing. After I get out of the shower, I'll have 200 milligrams of magnesium. It has a calming effect, which can help you sleep. It's also great for muscle tissue repair, also great for cognitive function, among many other things. And I'd say about 4 or 5 nights a week, I'll have 300 milligrams of ashwagandha. Again, calming effect, great for reducing stress, anxiety, and again, I find it can be helpful for sleep as well. I'll include a link down below in the description to the brand I use and trust. Now, when I don't get to get outside and enjoy a sunset, whether it's raining out or it's winter time, I just find other things to help just wind me down at the end of the day. Oftentimes it'll be reading a book. I remember when the kids were younger, we'd play board games or cards. It's just, you want to do something that doesn't add any stress to your life. It's stress-free, but also is fun. It's an enjoyable thing that just brings about feel-good feelings. So that's just one of my greatest memories after the kids they take their bath and everything. Just playing cards, playing board games with them. Just one of my favorite bonding experiences that really helped wind me down at the end of the day. Another thing I do is light some lavender incense, getting all hippie and shit, but really it does have a calming effect. You can see some of the arts and crafts that Noelle has done for me over the years here. Now it's time for yoga. This has become one of the favorite parts of my evening wind down routine here. Something that I just started incorporating this year. I never used to enjoy yoga. I tried it a few times in the past. It actually stressed me out, made me anxious. Now I find it has such a calming effect. I really focus on, like I hold most of these yoga poses and stretches for about 3 minutes. And I really focus on sinking into the stretch, just really melting into the pose. I'm really focused on breathing, controlling my breathing, relaxing my breathing, and really taking some nice, deep, relaxing belly breaths. And I find that in itself has an incredible calming effect. It just I don't know, there's something about yoga now, it just makes me feel connected, not just to myself, but to everything else around me. And just, again, the melting into the poses, the sinking into the stretches, the focusing on the deep belly breaths, just really, not only is it great for my mobility and flexibility, but I find it just has an incredible calming effect that really helps me wind down at the end of the day and relax into a deep night's sleep. So with a lot of these poses, I really focus on the areas that I tend to get the most tight, my glutes, like the hip area, inner thighs are always tight, my hip flexors are always tight, my right side, like the core is really tight. I feel like it's the psoas muscle there, so a lot of the stretches and the poses that I do will focus on that. So whether it's down on the ground or whether like at the end, like one of the last things I'll do is hang from my pull-up bar there and really try again to stretch out my core as well as the hip flexors as well. So I'll do poses like that. One of my favorites is the pigeon pose. The frog pose is another one. Oftentimes I'll just start with a child pose, just get myself relaxed into that little ball on the floor. Great for loosening up the lower back. And again, focusing on the belly breathing and calming myself. Then I'll get into the pigeon pose, and then I'll get into the frog pose, and then I'll stretch out the hip flexors down on the ground, and then I'll boost my foot up on the couch and stretch out the hip flexors there a little bit more. Then I'll get into the pull-up bar and just do some stretches, stretch my core there. Do some other poses. I'm still fairly new to this. It's only been this year that I've been incorporating yoga into my lifestyle. Absolutely loving it. But some other like torso type stretches there just to help loosen that up as well. So been a lot of fun. Other poses would be the downward dog, whether it's the normal downward dog or the puppy pose or whatever. I'm starting to work in the cat pose, cow pose, that kind of stuff to work the lower back and everything as well. But all in all of these yoga poses, yoga stretches, I'll do about 30, even somewhere at 45 minutes, depending on my night, depending what I got going on. If I got nothing going on and it's still a little while before bedtime, I'm just going to keep going through stretches and relaxing. It calms me down before I wind down for the end of the day. So I'm going to get to my yoga right now, and I'll get back to you for the next step in my evening routine. It's just about bedtime, and a few of the things I do here in the bedroom to help me get a great night's sleep. I keep the room nice and cool. I keep it nice and dark. I put some lavender drops on my pillowcase, again, very calming. And I also listen to a meditation audio. I used to listen to the Insight Timer for the longest time. Meg James, I think, is the one I used to listen to. Relax into deep sleep. That was one of my favorites, but for this year I've been using the Pazizz app. There's all different kinds of sleep meditations on here. I'll play a little bit from the one that I've been listening to for the past couple of weeks. There's different voices, different sounds. You don't have to listen to a voice. It doesn't have to be guided, but this is what I'm listening to for the past couple of weeks.
Now take a deep breath, and as you breathe out, relax completely, letting go and bringing your focus to this moment.
So that is exactly what I need to hear as an entrepreneur who is incredibly passionate about his work. Really ideas all day long, 24/7, about making a positive impact on the world, about touching people's lives, and about improving my own personal life. I find that in the evening, like I used to really struggle to let go of those thoughts. And about 2.5, almost 3 years ago, I realized that what's best for me is to get a great night's sleep. That if I want to make the biggest impact on the world that I possibly can, I need to have all the energy. I need to have all the focus, the mental clarity in order to give the best of myself to all that I'm doing throughout the day. So I need to let go of those thoughts in the evening, or if I wake up in the middle of the night, and focus on what is most important, which is getting a great night's sleep, because I'm going to be able to give the best of myself to all that I do tomorrow if I sleep well now, if I let go of all those thoughts right now. Thinking about it right now isn't going to get anything done. What's going to get things done more tomorrow, get more done in less time tomorrow, is if I get a great night's sleep tonight. So listening to those meditation audios to let go of all that, relax into a great night's sleep, is absolutely crucial for me. It's been a game changer. So absolutely love it. Again, Insight Timer is free. That's what I used to use all the time. And now I've been listening to the Pazziz app, which I absolutely freaking love. It is a paid subscription, but definitely one of my go-to resources. Absolutely freaking love it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. More than anything, I'd love to hear from you down in the comments section below. Share your thoughts, share your insights, share your feedback, share your evening routines, and what you do to wind down at the end of the day and relax into a deep night's sleep. Before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Lose Fat, Get Jacked. Have yourself an amazing day. I am going to snuggle up here. I can't believe Chief has not jumped in bed with me so far, but nice cozy bed here, and it'll be nice when my furry homie jumps with me in a second. Catch you in the next video. Have yourself an amazing day.